What's up, everybody? It's Jacko, and Jack is back with another card video. Second week in a row, we're doing a video on Thursday night. It's going to be a little bit different than last week. Kind of the same, but we're going to start. We have a couple topics to discuss tonight. Of course, you can see the sign up by our main sign. We do have a card show this Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm probably going to be there for 2 or 3 hours. The game plan is going to be to go around and interview the card dealers, and then I'll kind of go from there. So I don't want to say too much about that yet, but anyways, I can't wait to do that. More than likely that won't be live, but I will get that to you guys somehow. Anyways, to get started tonight, we have a lot to get to, probably going to take about 20 minutes or so. So thank you for joining us on the Thursday night live stream. Welcome to, who's ever watching. Let's get the chat action going. Shout out who's here. And I look forward to interacting with you guys on the content. So anyways, I opened this. This is what came in the mail a couple days ago. I didn't see who it was, but this is going to be the Phillies' new potential call-up this year, Carlos De La Cruz. This guy is from, let's see where he's from. It doesn't, well, hometown Yonkers, New York. That's pretty cool. But anyways, he is 6'8", first baseman. This guy has destroyed 2 home runs this year. So he's at Double-A Reading. Hopefully he'll start the year there. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get his autograph this year. I didn't get to last year because I didn't even have his card. So, so that was what came in the mail. We've got top series 1 to go through this evening. We're going to do 25 cards, numbers 125, I think, through 150. So we'll get to those. I'm going to break that up a little bit within the video, and of course that one doesn't want to go in. So we're going to start off. I will start with, here, we got the first 10 or so. We'll start off. We're picking up at number 125. So we've got Marcelo Zuna, Harold Castro, Shea Langeliers, or I don't know how to say his name. But anyways, I'm going to grab a penny sleeve. If I can find my penny sleeves. There we go. If you just joined us, we're working on the top series 1 from 2023, the complete set. We're about a quarter of the way through. We're doing just about 10 or actually 20 cards tonight, I think. So there's 127. Then we got a Philly. A few Phillies fans. Nice Alec Bohm picture there. The word out of camp for Alec Bohm is that he's bigger. He's added about 15 pounds of muscle. He feels great. He's played really well in the couple spring training games that he's gotten into so far. So he, as you guys know, I think I've mentioned it before, but I have his autograph from Reading probably 3 or 4 years ago now that he's actually probably longer than that he's been there. So yeah, there is a nice Nolan Jones rookie from Guardians. I want to say he probably got traded. We've got Keibert Ruiz, another guy who got traded. One of my favorites around the league. We've got Cody Bellinger. It's a nice Cody card. We've got Gavin Sheets, Roberto Perez, and this one's nice with Bobby Witt there. You can see the Royals, Kansas City Royals. That's pretty cool. And we've got Buddy Kennedy and Dylan Bundy. So anyways, that's all we'll go for now. I think that was, 10 or so, 12 cards. We'll get back to those. Just want to do a couple more things. I never started the plays. Get some background noise. We've got plays of the MLB from 2022 in the background. So that's what you hear. Then I have a really big surprise coming in the video, but I'm waiting for someone to hop on to show that off. So we'll start off. I'll show you guys some of the cards that came in the mail the other day, some of the inserts. And oh yes, it looks like he is on. So stay tuned. We're going to have a shout out. It's going to be the climax of the video, so just stay tuned. All right, so we got through the first couple cards there now. We're going to move on to the 2023 inserts that I bought. Unfortunately, the complete set didn't come with any of the inserts, so I had to buy a couple of those. Obviously, I got some of my favorite players. You guys will know who they are. We'll start off with Aaron Judge. Nice Stars of the MLB. You can see the other night we did a Stars of the MLB video. Here's just an example. Miguel Cabrera, 2022, Stars of the MLB. Aaron Judge, Stars of the MLB. I'm going to say that I like this style better. I like the 2023 version of the Stars of the MLB cards a little bit better than last year. Last year's were nice. But anyways, we've got Mike Trout, Stars of the MLB. Nice one. there. It's pretty cool. And then we've got, of course, I'm not going to get a set of cards without buying Mr. Harper. The really cool Bryce Harper card. His stars in the MLB. You can see the back. It named to his 7th All-Star game in 22. Unfortunately, he had to skip the All-Star game this year because Blake Snell threw. He didn't throw at him, but he hit him in the hand, and unfortunately, he had to miss a lot of the season. But anyways, we all know what happened from there. We were National League champs. And then the last one I'll do for now, as far as the inserts for you Phillies fans out there, we've got the 1-2 punch. Aaron Nola and Zach Wheeler, probably, in my opinion, the most dominant duo in the league. Of course, I'm a little bit biased, but I mean, you can't get much better than Aaron Nola and Zach Wheeler as far as your 1-2 guys. Then you got the kid Andrew Painter, who might make the opening day rotation. And then, of course, you have... Ranger, and then Taijuan Walker, another big signing for the Phillies. So anyways, if you missed it, here is Johan Rojas, Carlos De La Cruz, our new 6'8" first baseman for the Phillies. More than likely, he'll get called up probably next year, I would assume. Maybe if somebody goes down, let's say Hoskins and Hall. Hopefully this doesn't happen, but let's say Hoskins and Hall both get hurt. He could be a guy that maybe gets caught up for a postseason run, maybe gets a couple at bats throughout the season. I'm excited to see him at Reading. So anyways, we're through kind of the first part here. We've got a big announcement coming, so just stay tuned for that. We'll go with a few more 23 base cards. We've got Kyle Hendricks, who I think I actually saw pitch at Wrigley Field back in like 2019. Then we've got, these are numbers 137 through 140, so only like 5 here. Marcus Wilson, rookie card from the Mariners. We've got Joe Barlow. I just picked Joe Barlow up in a game the other day, a baseball game that I play. Then we've got Lenyn something Sosa. I don't know if he's related to Edmundo or not, or any of those guys. And then we've got a couple more. I'll do 2 or 3 more of these. We've got Jonathan Heim, catcher for the Rangers. Rangers are actually going to be pretty good. I don't think they've ever really done anything in their franchise's history. I'm pretty sure they're one of the newer teams. But yeah, there's Heim. We've got Lucas Giolito from the White Sox. Then we've got Nestor Cortez from the Yankees. So we've got like 5 or 10 of those left. We'll get to those later on. So anyways, I'll do a couple more inserts, show you guys this last non-cased insert, and we'll get to the really good parts of the video. So anyways, here is the nice Bobby Witt Jr. card, stars of the MLB. First multi-homer game on June 21st of 2022. He was also issued an intentional walk. That's interesting. It says to expect more of that in the future. He's a pretty good guy. I've tried to collect as many of him as I can in the last couple years. Obviously, he's going to hopefully be a real star someday. And then speaking of the Bobby Witt, I know I've showed this probably 20 times. There is the nice Bobby Witt Jr. card. If you watch my last video, you're going to want to pay attention to this. Go back and comment. There is still a card up for grabs. But yeah, there's probably literally my only graded card I have, the nice Bobby Witt Jr. card. Anyways, moving on to the biggest part of the video, hopefully. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Biz. Comment if you're watching, Mr. Biz. I want to thank you for this. So, as you guys can see, it's a really big revelation from the new channel. I guess it's kind of a brand. I guess you can call it a brand. So anyways, we have got this brand new t-shirt. Dover is watching, so shout out to Mr. Biz. Thank you, Mr. Biz. Anyways, there is the new t-shirt that I got made. And then on the back, we have got Jacko's Cards on YouTube. First ever branded t-shirt. Actually, anything I have my brand on other than the business cards. So anyways, yeah, there it is, the first shirt. And I'll be wearing it Saturday at the card show. Show you guys the back again. You can see what a cool shirt that is. Thank you again to Mr. Biz for his time and effort on that. And also, shout out to my other coworker for these nice new business cards that I'll be handing out on Saturday. So looking forward to those. It's pretty cool that they've done that for me, and I appreciate it, guys. So anyways, we'll get into the latter end of it. We have a Gunnar Henderson, nice 2022 greatest hits cards. This guy is huge name. He is probably the rookie to get other than Adley Rutschman this year. Youngest player in the major leagues. Announced his presence with authority on August 31st. Excuse me. When Gunnar, 2 months beyond his 21st birthday, smoked a 429-foot home run in the second plate appearance of his first game. He was also the youngest player ever to go deep in an MLB bow for the Orioles. I don't know what an MLB bow is. But anyways, whose last debut dinger was by Trey Mancini in 2016. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. That's a nice Gunnar Henderson. I think I paid $9 for that. So that's an expensive but nice card. I could probably flip that. Maybe I'll take that along and try to sell it on Saturday. Speaking of Adley Rutschman, we've got the other hot rookie in this year's set. Nice stars of the MLB, Rutschman. I have a lot of him from previous years, and I actually am due for a Rutschman video, just showing off all my Rutschman videos. I haven't forgotten. Shout out to Chris, that's in the works. I know that was his pick for a couple. I think last week we did a video and he got to pick the player he wanted. So yeah, I haven't forgotten about you, and I will do that video here shortly. Probably not tonight, but hopefully in the next week or two. Maybe I'll get some more on Saturday. So anyways, yeah, this guy is a really good player, really good guy overall. I'm excited to see him play. Hopefully we'll make it to Baltimore this year, maybe even try to get it signed. So anyways, if you missed it, I got a new t-shirt made. Shout out to Mr. Biz for that. Anyways, go back and rewind it and go see that. I don't think I'm going to show it again because that just forces you to go back and watch. And then this Brian De La Cruz card. Not Brian. I keep saying Brian. Brian's on the Marlins. It is Carlos De La Cruz, actually. I'm going to get it out of this case because I don't like how it's just standing there. So hopefully we'll get that one signed. So anyways, we're going to move on to kind of the latter part of the last, 6 cards from 2021. We've got Marco Gonzalez, who I think he hasn't been around a while. I feel like he has. Oh, yeah, okay. He's been around for quite some time. Since 2013, it looks like. All the way back with the Cardinals in 2014. He's been with the Mariners since. So anyways, they always put the most random guys in Series 1. It's just like, get the stars of the league. We don't need all these random journeyman guys who throw like 10 innings a year out of the bullpen. We've got Noah Syndergaard. Our thanks to Noah as a Phillies fan. He helped us get to the World Series. Pitched well in a couple games. Struggled a little bit. But anyways, this guy was dominant back in the day. I'm not sure. Yeah, it shows all the way back. He's been in since 2014. So this will be 10 years next year with him. We've got Alex Verdugo, or Dougie as they call him. I'm pretty sure in true Red Sox fashion they probably got rid of this guy for some reason this year. I don't think Phillies just played the Red Sox today in spring training. I don't think he was on the roster, and maybe they didn't play all their starters. But yeah, I don't think I heard him as far as being on the team. We've got Daniel Vogelbach, a guy I really don't like. Came over from the Brewers last year, I think probably at the deadline for the Mets. The Mets just keep trying to catch the Phillies. I mean, it's obvious now that the Braves are okay. Obviously, now that we beat the Braves, we have the power. We have the one up on them. Anyways, we've got Seth Brown, probably maybe the A's best player. The A's literally get rid of everyone too. It seems like they just keep shipping good players out in Oakland. Then we've got Josiah Gray, who is a rookie, I think. If I'm not wrong, it was last year. I have some of his rookie cards, Future Stars card. More than likely, he'll be a decent pitcher someday. So anyways, final card of the evening. We're not done yet, so don't worry. If you just joined us, we're doing Top Series one 2023 cards. Of course, we got to end with Acuna. I don't mind Acuna. He's probably the Brave that I don't. I mean, not that I hate the Braves, but I mean, I'm not a fan of the Braves, obviously. So like, if I had to pick a favorite Brave, if somebody said, "Oh, who's your favorite Brave?" it'd probably be which doesn't really make sense as a Phillies fan. Probably shouldn't like the guy. But I mean, he's a good guy. He's a good player. Got a feel for the kid. He tore his ACL, I think, his like second year. It's pretty cool that he's come back from it. Anyways, we're going to show off. We will do the big surprise at the end, too. We'll do a second reveal, so stay tuned for that. So we got our final two inserts from 2023 cards that I bought off eBay. We've got Julio, nice Julio card. I do like this design this year. I'm not sure when they throw this back. 1988. It's finally we're finally done with the stupid wood cards. They were using that design for a good probably 3 or 4 years. I can probably trace it back, and they had the just the wooden background. So I have a lot of cards from this year actually in real life, probably 88. So there's the nice Julio card, T88 64. So yeah, that one's probably one of the nicer Julios I have in my collection. And then, of course, now this card, I didn't even realize it, but this is incredible that I have this card. This is actually the same. This is from the day, June 5th, 2022. I will never forget this day in my life. I'll just read it. An early 5-0 deficit to the Angels on June 5th became a distant memory when Harper knotted things up 6-6 with a full count grand slam in the 8th inning. It was the Phillies' first ever game-tying or go-ahead granny that late in the game. Well, I guess grand slam. And then Bryce's blast set the stage for a two-out walk-off home run by one of Bryce Harper's best friends, rookie Bryson Stott. I was there. I was standing along first base. I wasn't pacing, but that was one of the most, I would say, terrifying moments of my life. And when Harper came up, and I was like, all right, he's going to tie this up. And then sure enough, he did. And then Stott came up and destroyed the ball. And we all just went nuts. You can go back and watch those videos. They are on my channel. Anyways, real quick, in case you missed it, I'll show off the, if I get the filter here. Yeah, we've got big time. We've got this shirt that, again, shout out to Mr. BIZ. There is the nice Phillies baseball shirt that I got here. I'll turn off the filter. And then anyways, we have got our first ever channel card shirt. I will be wearing this on Saturday, the card show. Can't wait for that. It's going to be a long day there. Like I've said before, I'll probably be doing some interviews with the dealers. Hopefully I'll get a boatload of cards. I'll focus on 2023 more than likely, try to get some inserts, and even some 2022. Obviously, 2022 is probably the best year I've ever collected, probably the most cards I've ever collected from in 1 year, over like Topps, Donruss, Panini, Bowman, etc. So obviously you guys have seen that. I appreciate if you go back and actually watch those other videos. I'll put a link at the end of this to some playlists. You guys can go check those out. Check out. Oh, and yeah, here's our official announcement card show this Saturday. So real fancy sign there that I literally made from the back of a top loader card. So anyways, that's not going to stay up. Oh, well, it's over now. We don't need to talk about that anymore. So anyways, once again, it was cards 150 through 125. I'll just run through those again real quick so in case you missed them, you can see them. There's Alec Boehm, Nolan Jones, rookie, Belly, and not really anyone else. Syndergaard, no longer a Philly. And then Acuna. Well, there's a nice Acuna. Like I said, really don't like Acuna, but anyways, still cool to get his cards. He's one of the best. So anyways, little forecast before I turn this off for tonight. Little forecast for what's coming. Obviously, the huge card show on Saturday. I'll be there probably for 2 or 3 hours, walking around, interviewing people. And then also, obviously, I'm going to, and thank you for joining Shout out to my boss Dave as well for the shirt. You can see the first ever T-shirt from Jacko's Cars, exclusive T-shirt. I've already had people ask if they can buy one. So, anyways, we might potentially get some of those and sell them. So, anyways, now that everyone else has jumped on, we're getting towards the end here. I'll just run through them again real quick so you guys can see some of the ones I got. Some of the inserts I got. Nice Harper card from this year. Who says we have to end? Might as well go through again. Obviously, more than likely, you're probably not going to see him again. And then we've got the 1-2 punch from Zach Wheeler. And yeah, shout out to the king of the cardboard jungle for watching. I know you're on. And obviously this is about I don't think I'm delayed. It might be like 5 or 6 seconds. It looks like it is delayed. But anyways, there's a nice 1-2 punch card that I already saw. And then we've got Mike Trout, stars of the MLB. And then, of course, Aaron Judge, stars of the MLB. And then we've got Bobby Witt Jr. And then Gunnar Henderson. And then, I keep saying and then, oh well. Well, someone watching will get that. Well, anyways, there's Adley Rutschman. And then, of course, Julio. Nice Julio card. And our favorite player, probably universal favorite player on this channel, of course, Mr. Bryce Harper. I was at this game, like I said, when he hit the game-tying grand slam in the 9th. It was so cool to see. I'll throw in some real quick while we have some people here. I'll throw in a couple oldies. We've got a 2009 World Series champion throwback. Well, this isn't a throwback card, but yeah, 2009. It was his first complete game of his career with a 4-hitter at home against the Braves on 5/15/08. So this would have been in the World Series run. What a great time to be a Phillies fan back then. I was 4 years old, but Hamels was by far my favorite player. And then we've also got another Hamels as I almost wrecked the camera. Nice Allen and Ginter card from 2012. I have heard that he potentially might pitch again. I think he might be in some teams AAA right now or probably AA. Which one? The Hamels. So yeah, anyways, I know I do love the Hamels. And also, while we have some people, I'll kind of prolong this, and you're getting bonus coverage. So here, I'll just put something in the chat real quick. There you go. You guys can see that. Anyways, I'll show off this set real quick. I think I've seen this before, but we have some golf fans watching, so I'll show you guys these. This is a whole set from 2001, I think is like rookie season. I think I only have 26 out of 30. I'm going to look for the other 4. So these are pretty cool. It's Tiger's Tails. This is the first ever time. This is the second time we've ever shown golf cards. I got this set from my grandpa. He got us a whole bunch of cards one time. So anyways, yeah, this is some pretty cool cards of Tiger Woods. I'm not sure who that is. David Duval, I'm sure you guys know who that is. So anyways, and then this is on eBay. There's a nice picture of him. This retails, I think, for like $60 on eBay. So if anyone's interested, I'm not saying I'll sell it for that. I'll obviously give you guys a good discount. But yeah, these are pretty cool. I hope I can find the whole set, because the whole set, obviously, 26 out of 30 is worthless if you don't have the whole set. There's a nice one. And I think that's actually a double. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. So anyways, I didn't even really know what those cards were until a couple weeks ago when I realized it was his, I think it's his actual rookie set. So I'll do a little bit more research on that. So anyways, once again, here is the Phillies 6'8" Brian De La Cruz. I keep saying Brian. It's Carlos. Brian's on the Marlins. This is Carlos. Anyways, this guy will probably be at AA. I'm looking forward to hopefully trying to get his autograph. I should also mention that I got a 10 undated tickets for the Reading Phillies this year, so I'll be going a lot. Looking forward to that. It's almost baseball season. We're less We are 28 days away from opening day of MLB. I can't wait for it. So anyways, hammering the over. So anyways, all right, I'm not sure what they're talking about. More than likely, probably Tiger Woods. So anyways, I'm kind of out of cards to show off tonight. I appreciate you guys staying a little bit later than, not obviously later than I wanted to. Obviously, I can go all night if you want. But anyways, that'll be all for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Welcome to any new viewers that watched. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss what comes on Saturday. I'm telling you, I can't stress that enough. You're going to see a lot of cool cards, hopefully. Hopefully some of the vendors will cooperate. I know a couple will. I've built some relationships with some of the regulars there, so I'm looking forward to that. And then we might even have a cameraman. You guys might even, some of you might know the cameraman if he shows up. Anyways, yes, and thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel. Glad you could find it, and I hope you have a good weekend too. So anyways, and once again, thanks for the shirt. Anyways, that's going to do it for your Thursday night stream. Go back and watch the whole thing if you missed it. And then, of course, stay tuned for future videos. And then, of course, watch the playlist and the videos I link at the end. It'll take a couple days, probably about a day until those videos are linked. But, of course, once they are, go back and watch them. So anyways, once again, thank you for watching. And I'll probably see you Saturday.